My nation is old but strong. Cormyr, the forest country, is my homeland. I grew up in a small noble family, the Aldant. Nowadays, I am their last living member. Ever since I was little, the purple dragon seal caught my eye, and it was the main reason for joining the army as soon as I could bear the weight of a sword. Over the years, while still young, I earned the title of Fair Sword and had 20 young knights of the order under my command. We were sent to the south to prevent a war between Am and Tethir. The latter will recover his monarchy in their war against the tyrant, Yusuf. But after that, their kingdom's position will weaken, and rumors of another war will be imminent. As agents of Cormyr, we will be messengers of peace, and strengthen our ties between both realms. So our journey began from Susail Stones. We traveled across the Dragonmere. It was my first time at sea. During our passage through the giant plain, we were ambushed by a horde of orcs and trolls from the western mountains. The battle was hard. They outnumbered us and forced our retreat. Unfortunately, they knew the terrain better than we did, and little by little they killed off most of my men. With few warriors left, we barely made it to Shilmista. There we won, but I was the only survivor. Traumatized by loss and shame, I was unable to return home. For a while, I sold my skill as a mercenary and learned the art of the magic resistance in Dragonspear. I always had an almost natural aberration for magic. Maybe that's why my boots took me to Athkatla in Am. There, a guide called the Cowled Wizards forbidden the use of magic energy in the city, so I thought it would be a good place to settle down. Time has passed. I was on Waukeen's Promenade when it all started. Seconds before it happened, an unknown fear ran down my spine. Something was wrong. My eyes swept over several stores and corners. I tried to warn them, but it was too late. A powerful explosion of magic fire came from the underground. It destroyed almost everything, raising dust, ashes, and blood. When the smoke cleared, a shadowy figure arose among several charred bodies. A wizard. His eyes were dead eyes. His voice emanated hatred and power.
You will suffer! You will all suffer!
He was fighting against a few hooded men while screaming that his power couldn't be contained, that his plan could be interrupted. He defeated them like they were nothing. And then, the Cowled Wizards appeared. They wanted to imprison him from using magical energy. They tried to use magic against him, but despite that, they fell off like flies before his power. Then I became aware of these other figures beside this dangerous mage. I tried to understand these other figures, when, suddenly, the mage finally surrendered to the Cowled Wizards. Beside, the wizard took one of the figures of this other group. Calm has returned, but many innocent people perished due to the madness of this mage. The peace of Athkatla has been disturbed, and I could not stand either by. A stranger, one of these other figures, apparently were an enemy of this mage. He or she, I couldn't tell from the remaining dust, may know what all this madness was about. It's time for me to go. He or she may need my help.